The popularity of shooter games is undeniable, as they dominate the most played segment of the gaming market year after year. 2021 ended more with a fizzle than with a bang, leaving fans of the genre looking towards the future. But now that 2022 has arrived, gamers have a myriad of new titles to capture their interests. My name is LtBuzzLitebeer, and today I am taking a quick look at 9 tactical or realistic FPS titles that have caught my attention. And for this list, I have focused in on either titles that are in early access and will therefore be going through significant changes as they approach launch, or are announced titles that we have not yet seen their final forms. If you like what you see, please take a moment to smash that big, beautiful subscribe button, and don't forget to ring the bell to never miss another upload notification from my YouTube channel. At number 9 is Project Wraith, set to release in March of this year and developed by indie studio Grassroots. Funded via Kickstarter and based on the Unreal Engine, Project Wraith boasts a return to clean, traditional FPS game design of the past with no killstreaks, no vehicles, and no annoying endgame mechanics. Founded in 2018 and based in London, Grassroots Studio and their title, Project Wraith, have created an all-infantry-based FPS featuring pinpoint sound design, zero pay-to-win monetization, and netcode running at up to 90 tick rate. Now, we've seen beautiful and rich gameplay trailers boasting a 12v12 gameplay loop with 18 weapons, 5 maps, and TDM, domination, and bomb defusal modes. What will the final product eventually launch as remains to be seen, but with March right around the corner, we won't have long to wait. Number 8 brings us to the hyper-tactical Ground Branch, which first launched in 2018 and has remained in early access since then. Blackfoot Studios announced this game way back in 2007, and it's headed by a former Rainbow Six Ghost Recon level artist. Now, Ground Branch has been in early access for an extended period of time, and 2022 could be the year it finally sheds that title and makes it official. This game strips away all of the overlays and external feedback and returns to a more gritty and realistic form of close-quarters combat milsims. January 2022 saw Ground Branch receive a massive overhaul and laundry list of improvements, including animations, weaponry, and maps. And this game features modes for fans of both PvE or PvP. S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2, Heart of Chernobyl slots in at number 7 and is slated to drop in December of this year after a 7-month delay was announced by the team at GSC Game World. Now, although S.T.A.L.K.E.R games are less based in tactical formats, gravitating more towards the survival horror aspect of the FPS market, there are still tactical elements on display here, and that's why it made the list. This single-player title will be the first S.T.A.L.K.E.R game to release on both PC and console, and is built on the popular Unreal Engine 5. Set in the post-apocalyptic Chernobyl exclusion zone, S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2 puts you up against deadly AI, including man and beasts, as you attempt your perilous journey to the heart of Chernobyl. Watch for this one to drop day 1 on Xbox Game Pass, but according to leaked documents, it will only be exclusive to Xbox for the first 3 months. Number 6 is from Dutch game development studio Blackmill Games, and Isonzo is looking promising, as it will bring another authentic World War I battle to life. Blackmill's previous releases, Verdun in 2013 and Tannenberg in 2017, were both met with high praise, and Isonzo looks to be on track to repeat in that department. This time, the campaign is set along the Italian front, as Italy clashes with the Austro-Hungarian Empire, and you are tasked with surviving high-altitude combat. Isonzo features authentic World War I weaponry, poison gas attacks, and intense military barrages, while putting a premium on tight squad gameplay, all in carefully crafted 64-player environments. If Isonzo holds true to previous releases, it will be made available on all platforms, and is slated to release in early 2022. Number 5 takes us from authentic to low poly, as Battlebit Remastered has gone through a series of public playtests and is poised to fully enter the market this year. Essentially looking like Minecraft characters with weapons, Battlebit is a massive multiplayer experience capable of bringing up to 254 players into a single server, all while mixing small arms, ground vehicles, boats, and air support. Featuring functional VoIP, over 35 weapons with customization and attachments, and battlefield familiar assault, medic, engineer, support, or recon classes, Battlebit aims to give fans of massive and destructible environments an immersive experience without requiring a massive PC to achieve those results. Battlebit continues to go through large updates and changes through its playtest, and despite the low-poly graphics, delivers a unique and intense FPS experience. Black One Blood Brothers comes in at number 4, and this tactical FPS from Helios Production released in early access January of this year. Built on the Unreal Engine 4, this single-player sandbox tactical shooter is inspired by Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six and Ghost Recon, featuring various game modes such as Spec Ops, War, Prisoner of War, and Siege. Black One Blood Brothers makes extensive use of unique devices such as night vision goggles and even attack dogs. Other interesting features include a battle plan mechanic that allows you to map out the route you want to take, along with a full squad setup and the ability to sync your orders. All of this is made even more remarkable in that it is made by an indie studio of just one person. Now, there is no definitive date for this game to launch officially, perhaps in 2022, but the early access game is currently available to purchase and experience on Steam. Number 3 is the much anticipated launch of 6 Days in Fallujah, rumored to be dropping in the fourth quarter of 2022. Now, the original concept was developed by Atomic Games way back in 2009, but the game was then shelved and then revived in early 2021 by developer Highwire Games. Set to release on all platforms and created by former Halo and Destiny developers, 6 Days in Fallujah follows a squad of U.S. Marines fighting in the Second Battle of Fallujah over the span of 6 days in 2004, and recreates their stories and events. Using procedurally generated environments, the game recreates the battlefield each time you play, bathing you in the tension of never knowing what to expect. As you lead your fire team, expect to have a full complement of commands at your disposal, such as suppressive fire, door breaching, and more. Not much is known about number 2 at this time, but Codename Cortez, aka Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, is rumored to be hitting the market sometime in late 2022. Infinity Ward is expected to release a game inspired by the original MW2 rather than a loyal retelling of those same events. A new Warzone experience has been confirmed as being released in tandem with Codename Cortez and expected to release on all platforms despite Microsoft recently purchasing the franchise. The setting has yet to be confirmed, but leaks suggest it will take place during the American-led War on Drugs in South America. Also rumored is that Captain Price's Task Force 141 will be front and center, performing undercover missions versus the cartels with a focus on stealth and incisiveness. Now, as someone that sunk thousands of hours into the original MW2, I will be watching for any details for this one as the year progresses. World War III, developed by the Farm 51, comes in at the 1 spot, as this multiplayer FPS brings a unique mix of familiar gameplay elements into a single package. World War III has been around since 2018, but really started to gain momentum once the Farm 51 paired with My Games and reworked the entire package from the ground up. Based on the Unreal Engine 4, this game features a myriad of movement options, tight gunplay mechanics, and an incredible and visually appealing amount of weapons, attachments, and customization possibilities. The environments are varied and unique, although extremely content limited, as are the available game modes, of which there are currently just 2, Spec Ops and TDM. Now overall, World War III suffers from inconsistent player counts and bad sound design, of which the team has announced will be completely overhauled by mid to late February. Expect an open beta to hit in March 2022, and there are hints it will also be coming to console once it goes free to play on PC. Since this list is more grounded in realism and tactical FPS mechanics, I've chosen to not feature upcoming FPS fantasy releases such as The Cycle Frontier, Scorn, Warhammer 40k Darktide, and even Tiny Tina's Wonderland, even though they all look fabulously entertaining. Now, I can also understand that with this precedent, you may actually question my inclusion of the Stalker 2, but at least that title did feature present-day weaponry and is based on a future version of Earth. I would, however, like to show you one more upcoming FPS, call it a bonus feature, and we will get to experience a very small sliver of it late in 2022. Road to Vostok is a hardcore survival game with no fantasy elements and is created and being worked on by just one developer. The game footage is looking super interesting, and the game promises to deliver realistic weapon mechanics, advanced survival systems, and hostile NPCs. Gameplay loops include looting, trading, dynamic weather events, and the permadeath Vostok zone, where if you die, you lose everything, including your shelter items and save files. Now expect a public demo in Q3 of 2022, and the game to go on sale at a date to be determined thereafter. As always, leave me a comment, and I will do my very best to respond. Please remember to smash that subscribe button and ring the bell to receive my future upload alerts. If you could take a few seconds more to rate and or share this video, it would be greatly appreciated. You can find and follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and are always welcome to join my community Discord server. Links to all my socials in the video description below. Thank you so much for all the support you've been showing both me and my channel. Until the next one, this is LtBuzzLitebeer, signing off.